For the second day running, it was the fillies and mares that were the main attraction at the Tattersalls July Sale. In particular, the 12-strong Judmonte draft, which fetched a combined 883,000 guineas. Mark McStay of Avenue Bloodstock was successful on 2 well-bred Jmont Phillies, including Calabria, an unraced daughter of Kingman, purchased for 300,000 guineas. Her dam is Group 1 winner Romantica, while her grand dam was the 2-time European champion Banks Hill.
Just a lovely filly. She was really well presented by Juddmonte. She's a Kingman from probably one of the best pedigrees in the catalogue. From the family goes back to Banks Hill and Hasili and, you know, Dan Silly, Champs-Élysées. You know, it speaks for itself. And we obviously had to dig deep for her, but I think she was worth buying.
Badger's Bloodstock also went to 300,000 guineas for another 3-year-old unraced Juddmonte filly. This one by Frankel, and out of Ventura, a 4-time US Grade 1 winner. The family is well known to Grant Pritchard Gordon, having worked at Juddmonte for 17 years.
She's typical of a big Frankel mare, Frankel filly. She's a beautiful filly, great walker. The full sister who produced a very smart 2-year-old winner by No Nay Never last week at Deauville, who I think is going to be very, very good, as well thought of by Jmont. So that's, you know, let Jmont have pointed out where we should be sending her. So my client, who loves the Jmont families as much as I do, I think will take Jmont's advice.
Of the horses in training, Burr Dubai fetched the highest price of the day, being knocked down to Price Kent Racing and My Racehorse Australia for 250,000 guineas. Trained by Kevin Philippart de Foy, the 3-year-old by Night of Thunder won over 1.5 miles at Chester most recently and will head down under to be trained by Mick Price and Michael Kent. There was plenty of interest in 3-year-old colt City House, with Billy Jackson Stops of JS Bloodstock eventually securing him for 180,000 guineas. Consigned and trained by James Fanshawe, the 3-year-old colt has won 1 race over 6 furlongs and will be targeted at the Bahrain Turf Series for trainer George Scott.
Yeah, we were looking for a fun horse to travel with this winter. Obviously we had enjoyed our time in Bahrain, and although we got some nice middle distance horses, we were looking for a couple of sprinters, so he'll end up in Bahrain, all being well. He looks a really robust horse. James and Tom Fanshawe have done a great job with him, you know, as they do. I thought there were plenty of miles left on the clock, and they gave him a positive write-up. And equally as important, Callum and Dan Muscat both rode him and really liked the horse. He looks like a horse that will go on fast ground, could run over stiff 5 there or 6, and as we know, there's great prize money and it's also great fun.
Jumps trainer Sid Hosey had a busy day at Park Paddocks, buying 4 lots, including this second son of Frankel for 150,000 guineas. Victory Shout is a winner over 1.5 miles for his consigner and trainer Carl Burke, and will now have a juvenile hurdle campaign with Hosey.
He won well last time out. Physically a lovely animal. We've bought another Frankel here today, and I couldn't decide, and this one was always going to make a bit more money. And yeah, there's a lot of bone about him, and he's a nice horse. Yeah, I think to jump in takes a while.
A horse heading further afield is Bad Desire, a colt by Wootton Bassett, sold by the Castlebridge consignment, having previously been trained by Joseph O'Brien. He was bought by Libyan owner Omar Gaga for 150,000 guineas. The 3-year-old, who's still a maiden and rated 94, is to be trained initially in France before a winter campaign in Dubai.
I like the shape of it. I like him. I like just the feelings, you know. He's gonna run a few races in France, and then he's heading to Dubai.
Well, the last race was a listed race, and he's done very well. We like that, and then we like the shape of the horse, the way he walks, the pedigree, Wootton Passat, everything about him we like. So we've decided to go for it.